Got a ball sinker, little bead like I like to use. Got the old kōtare with me today. Got a little nibble there. Only time I touch the line is when I'm first feeling the bites. Yep, bait's gone. It's actually not a bad evening. There you go. Actually got a heap of gannets. Thought I might as well chuck one out now. Oh, yep. Hooked up, guys. Welcome to Real Kiwi Fishing. This week, back off the sand or in amongst the kelp and reef. What we're going to do today is we're just going to cast off a few baits off the bay. So I'm just down the bay, down the local, and I normally don't catch anything till dark, but what I'm going to do is get here a little bit early, get the smell of the bait going, and that sort of helps me in this spot. But normally don't catch anything till dark. So just got my first bait here. Just going to run a little ball sinker. It's actually quite snaggy down here, but I'll start with a ball sinker. Got a ball sinker, little bead like I like to use, about a 7 bar. So I'll start with that. If I get caught up, I'll drop down in the sinker size. Wind's behind me, so might even be able to get away with a bit of a floating bait, especially on dark. So hopefully get into a few fish. Hope you guys enjoy. Got the old kōtare with me today. So I'm running braid. Have fished here before with braid, so it's not too bad. It's quite low foul, but there is little pockets that sort of drop off, and you can get caught up in behind that sort of little shelf. But because it is quite low sort of foul, get away with using braid here. It's not too bad. It's been a bit of a wet day. I've waited till the sort of the last of the evening, hoping that those showers have moved off, but there's a big one coming through now, so hopefully it doesn't get too wet. But I got my first bait in, and like I was saying, I don't expect too much to happen. Might get a kahawai, maybe a little snap if I'm lucky. But I normally don't get anything until dark. It's quite a good spot sometimes. It's been a swell sort of rolling through, probably more a week ago. Got a little nibble there. That's a good sign. It's just a little nibble. He's still nibbling. Like I've said before, when you're using braid, you actually don't have to put your finger on the line there. You don't have to feel the bites through your finger with braid, because there's just no stretch. You'll feel it through the rod. And when you strike, it's not going to cut your finger. So only time I touch the line is when I'm first feeling the bites, and then when I get them I just drop the line and wait for the grab or the better bite. Still a couple of little nibbles there, just tiny. But it's a good sign. Little kahawai will be quite good actually. Some fresh bait. Here goes that rain. Hoping it's going to bypass me. I think another little tip. It's actually starting to spit. My bait might be gone. So make sure you give it a good strike and then wind, fly it out. Get your sinker skipping across that water so you don't get all snagged up. Yep, bait's gone. Tide's coming in. It's a good tide tonight. I think high tide's around 6 o'clock. It's not a bad tide, evening tide for us. Let's hope the fish play ball and the rain stays away. Got the old coat on, guys. Old showers came through. It's just passed through now. I don't mind it too much when it's just the odd shower. It's actually good for your fishing. It's quite clear, the water. Just noticed, and with it being a lot more cloudy, can help with bringing the fish in a little bit earlier. It's actually not a bad evening. Oh, yep. Hooked up, guys. And you guess what it is? A kahawai. Now the cool thing is, I've caught me dinner, at least half of it, if I can land it. And the other half I can use for fresh bait. Here you go. And like I always say to you guys, you know, even when you're catching kahawai, I know it can be frustrating at times, but just coming down the bay, down the local, flicking a bait out in the evening, catching a couple of kahawai for the smoker, it's not a bad way to spend the arvo. So we'll dispatch him. Okay guys, got a nice fresh slab of kahawai. Thought I might as well chuck one out now. If I don't get any nibbles or bites on it, I'll go back to the pillie. But it's worth a crack. Now, you just never know. Having that little bit heavier ball sinker on's giving me a little bit more distance. Actually got a heap of gannets out here. Actually came down this morning. I was gonna head out this morning on the boat. It was quite windy and I could see a lot of gannets working over towards Rangitoto there. And they're sort of just milling in around here, starting to turn up, there's a heap of birds down here towards Browns Bay working. Again, it's a going in at Browns Bay. So we'll see how we go with that. It's quite nice to actually have 2 rods. One you can pretty much sort of keep fishing with your pillies, because you're always going to get bites normally with your pillie. And the other one you can just flick out a big chunk of Kahawai and leave that sort of to its own, and hopefully something comes along and grab it. Hooked up, guys. Hopefully it's a snapper this time. Nothing big. Little snap on the fresh Kahawai. There you go. Little snap, little kelpie in the rain. Not big enough for us, but a lot of fun as the rain comes down. Just alternating those baits, going from pillie to fresh Kahawai. Just keeps that smell of that nice oily bait there. I've actually had a couple of nice grabs on the pillie as well, but the Kahawai, being that harder bait, does give you that better chance of staying on there a lot longer for you. It's quite nice when it's like this. There's a bit of drizzle around, actually keeps people away. It's quite nice having this whole sort of stretch to yourself. So coming into that magic hour, pretty much. Probably from when I got here, probably an hour before dark is when you really want to be concentrating on getting your baits right, getting it in the right spot, getting your bait out quickly. Just bites pretty much straight away.